Continental Airlines, the highest-ranked airline for flights 500 miles and more in the 1996 frequent flyer J.D. Power and Associates study.
Welcome back to Images of 1996, the year in review. I'm Chuck Scarborough. 1996 was quite a year in sports. Who will ever forget Kerri Strug's dramatic vault for the gold in the Olympics in Atlanta? The fight of the year turned out to be one of the upsets of the century. And the New York Yankees, the team everybody used to love to hate, came back to win the World Series.
And I'm from the Bronx. Yay, Yankees!
New Yorkers went wild after the final out. The Yankees came back to win 4 in a row after losing the first 2 games to the heavily favored Atlanta Braves. It was their 23rd World Championship.
I think it's great. I've been a Yankee fan all my life, and this is an ultimate dream.
But the biggest hero of the postseason might not even have been a player. 11-year-old Yankee fan Jeffrey Mayer reached over the fence to catch a ball that might have been an out, propelling the Yankees to a playoff win over Baltimore. Despite howls of protest, Jeffrey became an instant hero.
What do you think about this situation that has happened as a result of your catch?
Well, I think that it's amazing that it happened to me, and I hope that Baltimore doesn't get too upset.
But you might say the spit really hit the fan late in the season. Baltimore's Roberto Alomar spit in the face of an umpire, leading to a threatened walkout by the men in blue and a chorus of outrage from fans across the country. Alomar was ultimately suspended for the first few games of the '97 season.
Dallas Cowboys, you the greatest, #1, yeah!
The Dallas Cowboys once again raised the Super Bowl trophy by beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was their 3rd title in 4 years. Another team with a winning tradition took center stage in 1996. The Chicago Bulls set an all-time record by winning 72 regular season games, then roared through the playoffs, winning their 3rd championship in 4 years. And boxer Evander Holyfield was given a hero's welcome in his hometown of Atlanta after what may have been the year's biggest upset. The 34-year-old Holyfield came out of retirement to beat Mike Tyson for the heavyweight boxing crown. We also said goodbye to many legends. Former NFL Commissioner Pete Rozelle, broadcasters Tom Mees and Jimmy the Greek Snyder are just some of the sports figures who died in 1996. And we also lost some of the biggest names in entertainment.
In truth, I never wanted to be a dancer. That's true. My whole ambition was to play shortstop for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Peter? Peter!
Mrs. Miniver.
Oh.
When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor, said all the gentlemen, obviously, the madam has the cutest personality.
Some take the high road, I take the low road, free from grief and strife. Sounds corny and seedy, but yes, indeedy, simple life.
Who shot me, but your punks didn't finish. Now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace. So I start hit them up. People, how we do it, keep it real as business.
Over and out.
When we come back, what may be the single most important scientific discovery made this century.
This is evidence for early life on Mars.
If your tools are looking a little more rusty than trusty, turn to the folks in the red vest, because they've got a wide variety, including Ace brand hand tools, built tough with a lifetime warranty. That's what makes Ace the place, with the helpful hardware folks.
So get this, Jim Travis is expecting a make-it-or-break-it client call, and what's he do? Skips out for a long weekend. Has he lost his marbles? Nope, he's got MCI One. The client dials a single number, and that one call goes to Jim's office, then his cell phone, and right to Jim.
Jim Travis.
No matter what bunker he happens to be in. MCI One. Life just got simpler.
A toothpaste that really whitens without bleach or harsh abrasives?
It's Aquafresh Whitening with a patented tri-clean formula that's tough on stains, yet gentle on your teeth.
Not better than my Rembrandt.
Even Rembrandt can't beat Aquafresh Whitening for dazzling whiter teeth.
This week, The Tonight Show's out with the old and in with all new shows, so let's party. Whoops. With Chris Farley, Lauren Holly, Penn Penn & Teller, Albert Brooks, Kathy Ireland, and Diane Keaton. Hey, Jay, what's your New Year's resolution?
To exercise this year. And July 16th is the day I've picked.
The Tonight Show, all new, all this week on NBC. This week on Conan, join our excited audiences for all new shows with John Cleese, Paula Abdul, James Carville, Laurie Morgan, and the Beach Boys. Stay awake, you'll be glad you did. It's NBC's Big Premiere Wednesday. With the show critics are calling impressive, Chicago Suns. But first, the all-new Wings talk show expose. Oh, then the big premiere.
You went out to see Lisa?
Harry did.
Well, why are you hitting me? You're closer.
Then the News Radio Crazy Contest.
Cutest reporter in New York.
You be the judge. And get this, a nurse turns a man behaving badly into a blushing flower.
Where are your hands?
All new NBC Wednesday.
Accommodations provided by Hilton Hotels and Resorts. Come see why more travelers choose Hilton to turn a business trip into a real pleasure. Hilton, we've been expecting you.
When scientists found a piece of rock in Antarctica back in 1984, little did they know what they'd uncovered. It took 12 years, but their discovery led to one of the biggest scientific bombshells in 1996, and maybe even this century.
We conclude that, taken together, this is evidence for early life on Mars.
Scientists made that startling announcement after studying this rock that fell to Earth more than 13,000 years ago. It is a piece of Mars that for the first time contained evidence of early organic molecules.
These shapes are very similar to magnetite that's produced from bacteria on the Earth.
Scientists believe a very primitive form of life may have existed on Mars more than 3 billion years ago. They say the rock contains evidence that Mars had water when it was first formed, and combined with organic molecules, created an environment that could have supported a living organism. But they stopped short of saying this was one of E.T.'s early ancestors. In early December, NASA launched the Mars Pathfinder, the first interplanetary rover. The target date for landing on the red planet is July 4th, 1997. By the end of the century, NASA hopes to send a robot to Mars to dig up dirt and rocks and bring them back to Earth. It's just one of the many amazing scientific mysteries we hope to unravel as we inch toward the 21st century. I'm Chuck Scarborough. Here's hoping that 1997 will be the best year yet for you and your family.
This GGP special presentation has been brought to you by MCI One. Life just got simpler. Kerry Limousine, who offers chauffeur-driven limousines and sedans in 420 cities and 65 countries. For information, call 1-800-336-4646.